Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. It's time for the Clark Garrison experience.
Watch this. Watch this.
So why am I doing these videos? Really, I want to vlog about this whole running experience, right? It's totally new to me. I haven't run since college days, which is well over 30 years. I was the guy who thought I couldn't run and blamed my knees. Didn't really have knee problems, but blamed my knees. It worked for me, so it kept me from trying. But I really want to be able to chronicle over the next year my journey from couch to 26.2 miles. I want to run a marathon, and there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. There's going to be pains, anguish. Hopefully I don't quit somewhere in between, but I really would like to just chronicle all of that and be able to look back and when I finally cross the finish line, and I'm not sure which race I'm going to run. It's probably going to be somewhere in November, either the New York City marathon or the Savannah marathon are the two that I'm shooting for. I know, right? Totally different. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll keep you abreast on that. But I want to chronicle everything that goes on, my training, how I go through different shoes, how I overcome obstacles, the races that I start, gaining interest in, and then signing up for, starting with 5Ks and working my way on up, and the half marathons, and eventually to a full marathon by the end of the year. Also, this is my 50th year. So my 50th birthday is coming up this year. And I can't think of a better gift for me than to be able to say that I'm a marathoner. I think I read somewhere that if you've done a marathon and completed it, you're like in the top 1% people in the world who actually have done it. Hopefully I've got that fact right. But if it is, that's a hell of a fact. So that is why I am chronicling this. So why did I start running? Really, it was my health initially. So I was one of those guys who stressed out all the time, sometimes for no apparent reason, but other times, you know how it is, bills, you haven't reached your goals, you're getting older, you think you should be in a place in life and you're not, the same stuff everybody else fits. So I was doing a lot of stressing about it, and it was affecting, my health, certainly. And like I wasn't overweight. I've lost a lot. I mean, I've lost 20 pounds, but I wasn't overweight, and I wouldn't be considered out of shape if you didn't know any better, but I was, right? But yeah, so one day I was having a meeting at a coffee shop and I had a panic attack. I had drank some caffeine, or way too much caffeine, and caffeine kicked in, and I don't know, I started stressing about something and it just kicked off, and next thing you know, the ambulance was there. It was embarrassing. It was hugely embarrassing. But that was the final straw. So after the guy hooked the monitors up to me and said, there's really nothing wrong with you. You probably just need to lay off the caffeine. And I went home and I called my good friend who had been begging me, not really begging me, but urging me, we'll call that. Shouts out to you, Carlos, who was a trainer and lives right around the corner from me, and had always advocated, hey, come work out with me. You know, no big deal. Just come on. Let's start doing something. And I called him on it. And you know what? He's a good friend, because he came over the very next day and got my butt up at 6 a.m. in the morning. And we started the journey. It was rough. Wow. The first couple of times he took me out to the track, I threw up, literally, not figuratively, literally threw up. And, but I'm not a quitter. Man, when I first started the journey, I could not walk around the corner without thinking that I was going to die. I took my phone on purpose not to play music. I took my phone so that I can call my wife and tell her exactly where I am. Should I pass out? I can like had my hand on the button so I can just hit the button and say, "Come get me." But that's crazy. So that's why I started running. So I'm going to talk a lot about the journey of, how I'm going to get better, my training. I got the greatest trainer in the world, and he's a lunatic. I call him the devil spawn, and you'll hear about him, and maybe we'll get him on a video. I don't know. We'll see. But hey, subscribe to my channel. This is the Clark Garrison Experience. Hang out with me. We're gonna have some fun for all you runners out there. Hey, I need advice. Give me some advice as we go through this. About equipment, how to overcome injuries, shin splints, shoes to wear. It's cold. What should I be wearing on that? I'm looking. Hey, I'm new, so I need your intake on that. Feel free to leave comments in there. Let me know about your journeys, what you're doing, and some of the ups and downs that you're having. And by the way, why did you get started running? I want to hear about that. Please leave that in the comment sections. Why did you get started running in the first place? Thank you so much. Hey, we'll see you next time. This is Clark Garrison Experience. We're out.
You